You and I had a fight recently.
Did I win?
No, I won, easily.
Doesn't sound right.
Well, it's true.
June is coming and summer's about to be in full swing. But when you want to take a break indoors, what are some of the top TV shows and films to stream? I'm Dave, and these are our top Netflix recommendations for the month of June. But first, make sure to subscribe to GameSpot Universe for TV breakdowns. Right now, we've got you covered every week with breakdowns of Legion and Westworld. While Disney does have a streaming service coming out, that's not stopping them from releasing films on Netflix until then. And on June 5th, Thor Ragnarok will be available. If you missed it in theaters, Thor Ragnarok follows Thor as his evil sister, Hela, has been resurrected, and he's forced onto the planet of Sakaar, which is ruled by the Grandmaster, played by Jeff Goldblum. Thor Ragnarok is easily the best Thor movie, as well as one of the funniest MCU films, and features a fight between Thor and the Hulk, so you can't beat that. If you still haven't caught up on all the MCU movies leading up to Infinity War, this is the perfect chance to catch up. If you ever thought to yourself, man, I wish there was a movie similar to Indiana Jones, but starring Nicolas Cage in his full glory, National Treasure has you covered. Cage plays a historian and amateur cryptologist who's searching for an ancient and lost treasure. When he finds out a major clue is on the Declaration of Independence, his adventure truly starts, with him needing to somehow steal it. The film combines both adventure and heist elements for a fun romp as Nicolas Cage goes from clue to clue uncovering the National Treasure.
What am I, a retard, man? Am I a retard? Oh! I know what this is. You're trying to stop me out because of his crazy little nephew being around. Well, vive la France, man!
Okay, it's not nearly as good as Indiana Jones, but it is a lot of fun. Before Ryan Reynolds was Deadpool, he was in multiple comedies, including Just Friends. This particular one involves him as an overweight and awkward high school student who is just friends with his huge crush. 10 years later, after high school is wrapped up, he's become a hugely successful record producer, lost weight, and is now handsome. But he's also become a giant asshole and womanizer. A chance layover brings him back to his hometown, where he finds he's still in love with his high school crush, but now doesn't have the personality to win her over. I really liked this movie when it came out and think it's kind of underrated. Ryan Reynolds' comedic chops shine here, and we get some quality laughs from co-stars Anna Faris and Chris Klein.
I'll just enjoy this glass of water. I'm stuffed.
Directed by Martin Scorsese, The Departed is a crime drama starring heavy hitters Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson, and Mark Wahlberg. Jack Nicholson, an Irish mob boss, plants one of his members into the Massachusetts State Police as a mole. Simultaneously, Leonardo DiCaprio is set up by the police as a mole in Jack Nicholson's mob. Both organizations realize there's a mole, and chaos erupts. Also, as the movie involves the Irish mob, the music selection includes Dropkick Murphys. And as someone who loves Irish music, that's a big plus to me. The Departed was the winner of not one, but 4 Oscars. The movie is fantastic and I highly recommend it.
Rats. It's wearing me thin. Francis, it's a nation of rats.
Continuing with the Irish theme, In Bruges releases to Netflix on June 16th and is a dark comedy about 2 Irish hitmen hiding from their enraged boss in Bruges. Brendan Gleeson's character finds the city charming, whereas Colin Farrell's character absolutely hates it and finds it to be his version of hell. Director Martin McDonagh went on to make 7 Psychopaths and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, so if you liked either of those, you might love this movie. Also, whenever I try to do an Irish accent, I basically mimic Colin Farrell from this movie, so there's that.
You're about the worst tourist in the whole world. If I'd grown up on a farm and was retarded, Bruges might impress me, but I didn't, so it doesn't.
Love it or hate it, the controversial entry into the Star Wars franchise is making its way onto Netflix on June 26th. The Last Jedi mostly features the Resistance attempting to escape from a First Order attack with the last of their fleet. Meanwhile, Rey trains to be a Jedi under Luke Skywalker, hoping to use this knowledge to fight back against Kylo Ren in the First Order. And I probably don't need to say anything else. I'm not sure who hasn't seen this movie yet, but maybe you'll feel differently after a second viewing. You probably already know if this is a movie you want to rewatch or not. The Netflix original series, Glow, or Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, returns for its 2nd season on June 29th. The show takes place during the 1980s and is a fictionalized version of the real-life syndicated women's professional wrestling and the real-life Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. If you're not aware, this was actually a real thing.
Spanish Red, she's a hot one. And what do you expect? expect from a girl that loves bullfights?
In season 1, we meet Alison Brie's character, Ruth Wilder, a struggling actress who ends up joining the ring and coming into direct confrontation with her former best friend and retired soap opera actress Debbie Egan. The show is a huge amount of fun, and now is the perfect time to catch up on season 1 before season 2 premieres. Season 2 promises more drama, both in and out of the ring. Luke Cage is coming back for a second season. This show features the Marvel character of the same name and is set in the MCU. Luke Cage himself is a wrongly accused former convict who gains superhuman strength and unbreakable skin due to a sabotaged experiment while imprisoned. After escaping jail, he utilizes his new powers to build a new life in Harlem and becomes a local hero. After a mostly great first season, and Luke being underutilized in The Defenders, hopefully we can see a promising return in the new season releasing on June 22nd. Alright, this one's more for me, but maybe someone else watching will enjoy it. Step Up 2, The Streets releases to Netflix on June 15th and is similar to the first Step Up, but this time is about a rebellious girl going to an elite dance school while her true passion is hip-hop dance. She forms a crew of fellow classmates to compete in the underground dance battle, The Streets. It was one of the first films directed by John M. Chu, who went on to direct more films and series that actually showcase hip-hop dance in a positive light. And look, I'm not gonna say it's a great film, but as someone who's been breaking since college, I appreciate the dancing and the choreography. Also, who can forget the soundtrack's #1 smash hit Low from Flo Rida featuring T-Pain? Thanks so much for watching, guys. What shows and films are you most excited about this upcoming June? Personally, I'm looking forward to Glow and can't wait to rewatch The Departed. Let us know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.